Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. So, Spirit's saying that you had a new love come into your life and you were really excited about it, but it ended up being a distraction, a temptation for you. You had this sudden epiphany about this person, okay? Everything had been going well, and you're like, okay, things seem to be going well. Like it, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. But I think there were some underlying issues that maybe you didn't really want to look at. You were choosing to look at the positive side of things, which is great, which is fine. But I feel that maybe you did see some red flags, but you chose to ignore them. Okay. And then recently, like very recently, whether it was today or within the last few days, this person has done something where they've shown you their real face. Okay. Who they really are. And what you realize suddenly is that this person was just another karmic lesson. Okay. Which sucks. And my heart goes out to you, you guys. I know what this is like. It's not fun. It's really not, but we are souls having a human experience, and this is what we signed up for, a whole bunch of lessons so that our soul could grow and evolve. So you realize that this person is very arrogant, egotistical, self-serving, a bit mopey. They may even have a bit of a god complex, like I'm the best, very narcissistic, honestly. And they've been taking what you have to offer for granted. They haven't been able to accept your love fully. I feel like this person has been keeping you at arm's length, not letting you all the way in. And there has been an element of mind games, and there's been an element of seduction and things like this. So recently this person did something or said something, or they just behaved in a specific way that gave you closure. It was that aha moment, like, oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. Okay, yeah, I get it. Great. Not great, but great. It's not great, but at least I have clarity. At least I see the truth, and now I can end things and I can just move on. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're sad right now, Divine Feminine, because you really did have high hopes for you and this person, and it's just like another lesson, another person that has failed you, and they haven't, shown up for you or treated you right. And it's kind of got you maybe a bit in your head, like, why is this happening? Why do I keep attracting narcissists? Like, I've had so many in my life and I know about them, but why do they keep coming in? Okay. Maybe there's just a specific lesson that you haven't quite mastered, that Spirit wants you to master. We can look at that and see, but wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So I feel like this is someone that you actually saw yourself marrying, which is why it might feel so extremely painful here, you guys. We have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So perhaps you're learning how to heal abandonment issues right now. Or perhaps you're learning how to stand on your own 2 feet and be independent. Or perhaps you're learning about self-worth, self-value, or boundaries. But there's some sort of pattern here that you're going to be breaking. Maybe, and no shade, you guys. Maybe we've all been here. We all do this, okay? But maybe something that you've done in the past is like cling on to somebody, and you sort of jump all in all at once, and you're just like, I'm all in and I'm in love, or whatever it is, and it's too much, too soon, too fast before you even really get to know someone. And so maybe you're learning how to dial it back, how to go into a relationship being a little bit more trepidatious, or a little bit more like, okay, I'm just going to let this person show me who they are before I make any assumptions about who they are. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe, yeah, you just have a tendency to kind of get really excited about new relationships before actually getting to know the person first, okay? We have seduction coming out, so maybe that's what you're learning right now, is how to weed out the people who just want you for one thing and one thing only. The people who only want to seduce you, steal your sensual energy, and then leave you high and dry. Okay, so that could be something that you're learning, how to protect your sensual energy. That's very important. It's a very important thing to do. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. You know what I feel? I feel that you choose people who are shut down and emotionally unavailable, okay? Or you might have this tendency to like allow those types of people into your life because I don't know, there's some sort of pattern, and it could go back to your parents. Okay, you might have a parent who is closed off, closed down. Okay, for example, let's say you're a female and your dad was very emotionally unavailable. Perhaps you go around and you attract other men or other people to you who are emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable, because that's what you know from your dad. So that to you is normal, but it's not normal. It's very toxic, isn't it? But there's a deep, deep desire within you to have someone come in and love you. And I think that's what Spirit wants you to look at. Like being able to love yourself fully and completely without needing anybody else to fulfill you, learning how to fill up your own cup. Okay. And Spirit wants you to know that love will come, okay? Like true love is on its way, and to not lose hope, don't lose faith, because I really feel you're shattered right now, Divine Feminine. Like you are absolutely shattered. Like I feel like you almost can't believe that this person was another flippin' karmic lesson to you, because you really had high hopes, okay? But look, we have the Ace of Swords on the split and the Sun, and this talks about clarity. You know, and the cold, hard truth is better than a lie. A difficult truth is better than living a lie, an illusion. So it's a good thing that this person has given you clarity. It's a good thing they've shown you who they really are before you guys really solidified things here. You know what I mean? Before you guys move forward. So I feel like, you know, this person didn't take too much from you. I feel like this was a new relationship. Maybe you went out on a few dates or something like that, or I don't know. It hasn't been that long that you guys have been together, but we have temptation on the bottom. See what I mean? This person was a temptation. That's that, just that devil energy. Yeah, seduction. It's seduction. I mean, maybe there was just like a strong physical attraction, but when it came down to it, Divine Feminine, that's, you know, you think it's great to have that, but that's a bonus. That's the side piece. You also need to have love, and it needs to be real, and it needs to be, you know, all the things that you want, and then to have passion and chemistry as well with somebody is great. Like that's the full package, but you're not going to be happy with just, you know, seduction. You're not going to be happy with a one-night stand or just quick, whatever, flings. You know, you're looking for the real deal, and that's the thing. So maybe you're learning how to weed out narcissists and people who hold that devil energy faster. Or maybe, yeah, I feel like it's like a faster weeding process, okay? Because in the past, you might have given this person more time, but this time around, you're like, no. And I feel like you're breaking up with this person, or you've already broken up with them. 21, universe, which is the world. So this is the end of a very difficult chapter, of a very difficult cycle here, Divine Feminine, for you. And, you know, Spirit wants you to know that love is on its way to you. I feel like this was just like a karmic test, you know, one last karmic test. I know. It's just because your soul needed to learn something here. That's all. Yeah, see? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this was a new relationship and you thought there was going to be something here, but it was a flop. It was a dud. It was a dead seed. It was rotten on the inside. There's no growth here. There's none. It's not what you thought it was. And I feel like crying. Divine Feminine, like, you're shattered right now. Okay, my heart goes out to you. Just know that true love is on its way to you. Don't worry, okay? Keep the faith. Honor your feelings. Have a good cry. You know, go take a boxing class or something like that. Get out your anger in a productive way, and then smile and step back into your confidence and your power and get back out there and enjoy your life, okay? Because you have a whole lot of abundance headed your way. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. This talks about knowing your worth, knowing your value, and not settling for less than you deserve. And you know that you would be settling so hard, so hard if you allowed this person to stay in your life. You would be, okay? And you're worth more, way more. Patience. This talks about turning your pain into your power, alchemy. And I feel like that's what you're going to do with this. You're going to turn your pain into your power. You guys might start something. You might write something, maybe a poem, a book. You might write a song. Maybe you're going to start a podcast from this. I don't know. This person may inspire you. Yeah. They may inspire you to do something with the lessons that you've learned from them. We have the Ace of Wands on the bottom. Okay, but I also feel here with the Ace of Wands, passion ignited. This person, they were just in it for one thing and one thing only. And when you didn't give them that, when you made them wait, they dropped you. Or they're just not interested in you anymore. Or they're not treating you like they really care about you. You know, you might be having conversations with this person and they're like, like grunting in response to what you're saying. Almost as if, I really don't care what you're saying. Okay, so if somebody's like responding to you like that and they're not interested in talking to you, then hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. Okay? I mean, it's your life, you do what you want, but I really do feel like you're done with this person, okay? It's just hard. It's hard. Your heart is tired. Hope. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit wants you to keep the faith. Don't lose hope, okay? Don't let this toxic person define who you are and where you're going, and don't let them affect your future relationships, okay? All you need to do is realize the lesson that you were supposed to learn here. Forgive yourself for letting this person into your life, and then just let them go. And move forward with love, trust, and faith in your heart that everything's going to be okay. As I said that, I split the deck on movement forward. Stay positive as you move forward, you guys, okay? Because there's a lot of abundance coming in for you. You have material wealth coming in, more money, a pay raise at work. Something that you're about to start is going to take off and it's going to do really, really well. This person doesn't deserve you. They never deserved you, okay? They were just here to teach you about your self-worth, okay? That's all. That's all they are. They are now nothing to you. You can release them and move on. This person, they just brought challenges into your life, you guys, and you have absolute clarity over this. You've received closure, so now you can move on. Patience and planning. Aw, you know what? I feel like you may have been planning a future with this person or thinking about a future with this person or daydreaming about it, and you know it's not going to happen. And I think it just has taken the wind right out of your sails. Aw, emotional withdrawal. Yeah, see, this is you. I feel like you're isolating, spending time alone, maybe crying, grieving this. It's not even that you're grieving this person. It's like grieving getting your hopes up and then having them be shattered again. That's what you're grieving. And I feel like you're mad. I feel like you're mad at spirit and the universe right now, okay? Because you've had enough of these heartbreaks, okay? You've been checked into Heartbreak Hotel for too long, and you want out of this goddamn hotel, okay? Seriously. And Spirit wants you to know love begins, and love begins with you. This is the Ace of Cups. So Spirit wants you to fill your own cup, love yourself, know that you are enough. Show yourself you love yourself by letting go of toxic people and stand in your power. Don't give your power away to this person. Look, Four of Cups. You were bored and discontent with this person anyways. Okay, they weren't showing up in the right energy. I feel like this person could have made you feel like you're not good enough, that, you know, and maybe they've rejected you in some way, or just by them not loving you, it's made you feel like you're not good enough. And Spirit just wants you to know you are good enough, okay? It's just that you and this person are not meant to be. You're not meant to be, and that's okay. See, emotional loss. I feel like you're crying. This is hard for you. This is really sad. You feel like, what the F, Spirit? Like, what the actual F? Like, why? You know, and it's like, I think it's because they're trying to help you with your discernment, with your judgment, with acting faster. So Spirit's saying that you were shown red flags right off the hop, but you still went through with it. You still carried on, even though this person was like showing you a lot of red flags. Okay, maybe they were showing you that they're a player, that they move real fast, that they move towards you while they were still in another relationship, that they're like basically a cheater, they're whatever it is, you guys. All the signs were there, okay? But it's like you didn't want to see the truth, or you wanted to believe the best about this person, instead of looking at the red flags. And I feel like that's why this happened, so that you could act faster next time. Okay, like if somebody comes into your life and they come in with a player energy and they're doing weird things and you get a weird feeling, that's your cue to end things before you progress. Okay, don't slip into, oh, but no, maybe they can change, or whatever it is, or doubting your intuition. That's what I'm hearing. Don't doubt your intuition. Okay, because your intuition is on point, my friend. You have true love coming in, but it's not with this person. It's not with this monster, okay? Absolutely not. You are destined for someone great because you're great, okay? You're great. This person, they didn't fulfill you, okay? Rest and rejuvenate. Spirit just wants you to take a time out, rest, recharge. You're healing from heartbreak right now. You are. Divine Feminine. It's just, you know what I feel? It's like your energy has just dipped from this. This person actually stole a lot of your energy, a lot of your vitality, is what I'm being told. And so after, you know, creating distance from this person, you're going to find that you get your energy back once this person's out of your life. 9 of Discs, self-worth and self-value. It's about learning how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to be independent, how to honor yourself, and how to keep your standards high and never settle for less than you deserve. Okay? You have a lot of money coming in. This person would have just been a hindrance for you. I think they would have drained your energy. I think they would have drained your money. And I really feel like you would have gotten so bored with this person. Like, this person's not, it's like you and them, you don't have that, you don't have good conversation, you guys, okay? Like, you just, it's not there. The spark just isn't there. There might have been attraction, physical attraction, but I think it stopped there. I don't think there was anything else that you guys had in common. Okay, and I think that's what you were fueling the relationship on, is the chemistry that you felt for one another. But chemistry alone is not enough to fuel a healthy relationship. Yeah, so we have the Death card coming out. So you're putting an end to this. I feel like you're changing, you're shifting, you're growing, and you've outgrown this person. You've learned the lesson and you'll be letting them go. You were over giving to this person, and this person was giving you breadcrumbs. And I'm sorry, you can't live off of breadcrumbs unless you're a flippin' mouse. Okay? This person's what? Treating you like you're a mouse? That's all you're good for? Breadcrumbs? I don't think so. Beat it, sucker. Beat it. Six of Swords. So you're moving on, and you're moving on towards peace, you guys. This person was a narcissist, hey? They were. Very selfish. The Hangman, you're letting go. You had this sudden epiphany that changed your mind, okay? You did. The Hermit. So some of you may be going into this dark night of the soul energy. You may be withdrawing again, spending time alone, okay, just to kind of recover, regroup, basically, from this situation. But I do feel, you guys, like this person is pushing you down into the depths of your soul so you can really heal at a deep level, okay? Does it suck? Yes. Are the lessons painful? Yes. But are you becoming stronger and wiser because of it? Yes. Okay? So don't worry. I'm hearing that this person is preparing you for the next relationship, which is actually going to be really healthy, okay? And you're going to know that it's healthy because this person is going to be patient. They're going to be kind. They're going to take their time with you. They're not going to have red flags, you guys. The High Priestess. So this is intuition. And I think that you doubted your intuition when it came to this person. See, the Two of Discs. This is about doubt. That's what you were learning. You were learning to not doubt your intuition. So this situation has been strengthening your intuition here. Your third eye, your crown chakra, your gut sensations, right? So moving forward, if you get a bad feeling about someone, if your intuition is flagging you down, you're going to listen to it. You're not going to give someone the time, or you're not going to give them more time to mistreat you or to give you bad feelings. If you get a bad feeling, you're out of there. Okay, so there's going to be a more detached energy. Yeah, Queen of Swords. There's going to be a more detached energy from you moving forward, right? Like one strike, you're out. Like, I'm not playing. I don't handle mistreatment. I have boundaries. I have standards. I trust myself. I love myself enough to let you go. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. And you're mistreating me, so you're gone. That's what Spirit has been preparing you for. This Queen or King of Swords energy, you guys. Okay? Like, not tolerating anybody's mistreatment ever. Not even for a second. I feel like you know you let this go on too far. Or too long, sorry, for too long, okay? And so that's what you're learning, to just be more discerning and to have a stronger cutoff game. And you need this cutoff game so you can protect yourself and protect your energy, and so you can teach people how to teach you. But if you don't set boundaries with people, if you keep taking people back or giving them second chances, third chances, fourth chances, fifth chances, or whatever it is, they're just going to keep walking all over you. Right? The Five of Discs. I think this person has very low self-esteem. I think they have money troubles, and I think they would just bring you down. I think they lower your energy. They do. And Spirit wants you to know your worth, know your value, and know that you're doing the right thing here. Something's just not right, you guys, with this person. Something's just not right with their energy. The Ten of Discs. So you're headed towards a whole lot of money. And I feel like this person, they're so toxic for you. Like, they would steal from you, or they would waste your money, or they would waste your time, or they would block you from your abundance. Okay. You may have saw happily ever after with this person, but this is not your person. That's what you're realizing. Okay. It's not. But you do have someone very special coming in after this, you guys. And that's why Spirit just doesn't want you to worry. Okay. The Moon. Yeah, this is about intuition. I feel like this person, they were helping you develop your intuition. I'm really strongly getting that. Look, the Devil's on the bottom. Okay. They're helping you to decipher and discern between who's the devil and who's an angel, who's toxic and who's healed. Because you're healed, right? So you want another healed person in your life. You don't want to invite the devil into your life to take from you. That's just not going to happen. Five of Swords. This person's arrogant. They're egotistical. They're self-serving. they're mopey, they're boring. You don't even like this person is what I'm getting. But it's like maybe you started out with a lot of hope for the future, and so you're like hanging on to that hope from the beginning, but you're not facing, or you weren't facing the reality of this situation, which is this person's not good for you. Okay, and you need to let them go. 10 of Wands. Yeah, this person just brings heavy energy, baggage, burdens, problems, darkness. The Lovers. True love is on its way to you. Okay, keep following your heart. Your heart knows the way. It will never lead you astray. Okay, the Four of Wands. This is about a house, a home. You guys, you know what? I feel like you guys are coming into a whole lot of money and you're going to be buying your own home. And I feel like this is going to be your home and nobody else is going to live with you unless, I don't know, unless you're like a single parent, then obviously your kids will be living with you. But I do feel like you're going to have enough money to buy your own place, and then that place is yours. That place is yours, and you'll be able to protect that space. You're going to make your house the way you want it, decorate it the way you want it. Okay, you do have engagement and marriage coming in, but it's not with this seductive person who just wanted your sensual energy. The Nine of Wands. Spirit knows that you've been through a lot. You are the wounded warrior. Just hang in there, okay, you guys? The Three of Swords. You know, you're going through a breakup right now. You're going through a breakup, but this person, it never would have worked, and you know it. That's what I'm hearing, okay? I'm going to pull some romance angels, see what comes up for you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like you and this person had horrible conversations. I think maybe you didn't even have conversations. I don't even think this person's capable of having heart-to-heart conversations. I really don't feel like they have any emotional depth, or if they do, they don't want to go there. They're not emotionally available. They're closed off. They're closed off. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's looking away from her. He doesn't even look interested in her. And she's like, love me, talk to me, I'm here, come on. And he's like, meh, boring. Or I don't want to talk about that. Or meh, what's over there? This is the type of person you were dealing with. That's not what you deserve. You deserve someone who's looking into your eyes, who's engaging with you, who's talking to you, someone who's in love with you, not someone who is disinterested or bored. Unbelievable. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I don't think you were able to get to know this person because they were emotionally unavailable. You weren't able to build a bond. They weren't able to tell you about their innermost selves, you guys. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yes, this person has financial issues, and I think they hide it. I think they are in debt. Ooh, we have pay attention to the red flags on the bottom. See? The signs are cautioning you. Everything your intuition is telling you about this person is correct, and Spirit just doesn't want you to doubt it, okay? This person showed you their red flags like immediately, you guys, okay? And there's just been red flag after red flag after red flag after red flag. And now you've seen one too many red flags. It really is very obvious. And you're choosing to let this person go. I mean, that's what I'm getting for most of you, okay? So Spirit just wants you to trust and know that there's a divine plan and that you will have true love. You will have true love. You will have true love. Don't give up on love, okay? Unrequited love, see? I feel like you're not into this person, and to be honest, this person's not into you. It's just kind of like meh. Okay, it's dead. This is like a dead fish. Okay, a fish out of water, and it's been out of water for too long, and now it's done, you guys, right? It's just done. And that's okay. You can let it go. Okay? And just really embrace that consciousness of abundance, the abundance consciousness versus the lack consciousness. Embrace the abundance consciousness as in, I am enough and I know that I will attract what what is owed to me. I know that I will attract blessings and true love and all of that when the time is right. So yeah, you guys, divine feminine, my heart does go out to you. I can feel your pain. It actually is hurting my heart. It feels like somebody's sitting on my chest and my heart's being squeezed. Okay. But don't give up. Don't give up on love. Okay. And I'm getting a song by Kygo. Don't give up on love if it doesn't work out the first time. Okay. Listen to that song if you've never heard it. Don't Give Up on Love by Kygo. Kygo. All right. This is where I'll sign off. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.